So the last part of my video is how I use the environment as a third teacher. I'm very passionate about the Reggio philosophy, so I've been trying so hard to incorporate elements of the Reggio Emilia approach into my classroom this year, and I believe that it's finally at a point that I am happy about and feel good about, and of course that's right around the time where I'm going to have to start packing everything up to move to another classroom, but that's okay. So one of the things that I believe the environment as a third teacher means is that the children are learning from their environment as well. So one of the ways that they learn from the environment of the classroom is through provocations. So our provocation right now is actually caterpillars. So there's some magnifying glasses here for them to document or look at their chrysalis now. So look at the chrysalis and then document them in our documentation book, which they have been doing, and they've made some wonderful signs. Don't touch the caterpillars. And right above that we have all of our wonders that have just come out of their looking at the caterpillars. These are the wonderful questions that have just been provoked from that. So I think that this table really promotes inquiry, and they start asking such great questions, and it's based on their interests. I had children that were very interested in bugs, and every time we'd go on a nature walk it would be some sort of question about bugs that they were seeing, so I thought that caterpillars would be a great opportunity to explore the life cycle. It's not something that I would have chosen to do on my own because I just am very creeped out by them, but the children have been very great and very responsible about them so far, so it's been a great learning experience for them and for myself. Another area of our classroom environment that I think demonstrates how our environment's third teacher is our restaurant center. I haven't really set up any dramatic play centers this year until setting up our restaurant, because I noticed that the children were starting to play this on their own, so I thought I would provide some props for them in order to support their play. And this has just been amazing in helping them with literacy, because they're trying to write their own menus, they're trying to write their orders, and then it connects to numeracy as well, because they're using the money and they're trying to pay for their meals, and they're just completely role-playing the whole experience of being in a restaurant. So I think that that has just been a fantastic learning opportunity for myself and for them as well, because I didn't know that much value and that much learning could come from a dramatic play center, so it's definitely made me want to do more dramatic play centers with them. Another thing that you notice about my classroom is that everything on the walls is something to do with them. So even our calendar, if you look closely, they wrote all the months of the year, and they've wrote the numbers and the days of the week, and the little drawings are their reflections of the day. When they're a special helper, they get to reflect on what their favorite part of the day was. We also have our self-portraits on the wall to help develop a sense of belonging, and same with our family tree to show them that I value them and I value family. I have a picture of my family up there as well. And then another area of the classroom is our loose parts. So this provokes inquiry. It's open-ended materials, authentic materials that they can investigate. Another thing that the Reggio Emilia approach addresses is that the environment is free from clutter. So other than my projector cart right there, this space is very open, so the children have a chance to play wherever or work wherever. It's just a lot of options for us to work in the room. In my other video I mentioned the flexible environment, so I let my children sit wherever they want, they can work wherever they want. Our tables are set up to promote collaboration, so the children are communicating and working together, sharing their ideas. The final thing that I'll note is my documentation panels. So this is I have them low so that the children can see them and reflect on the learning. I think in the future, other than my use of FreshGrade to show documentation to parents, I would like to find a way to show documentation to other members of the school. So to maybe display our learning on the bulletin board and show the process of learning throughout the year. So to put up different inquiry panels, inquiry documentation panels as the year progresses, different projects that we've done based on the children's interests. So to be using more of an emergent curriculum. But that's my classroom, and that's how my classroom demonstrates the environment as a third teacher.